This week for New Comic Book Day, we've got some hot new titles coming out that include DC's Batman's Three Jokers, Marvel's Strange Academy, and Image is dropping a brand new series called The Department of Truth. So keep watching this video to hear all about those issues and many more, plus the beautiful variant covers that go well with them. And stick around until the very end to hear which issue I think is going to be my top choice of the week and which one you should be investing in, so stay tuned. Welcome back everyone, AR Comics here, and today I'm going to be going over all of the upcoming book releases this week for New Comic Book Day. Some of those issues are going to include books from Image, Boom, DC, Marvel, Dynamite, and AWA Studios. But before I get started on any of that, if you are new to the channel, I drop weekly comic book content that includes upcoming book releases, speculation videos, new comic book hauls and unboxings, and also New Comic Book Day reviews. So, if you don't want to miss out on that, hit the subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. And now, without further ado, let's get started on the books. So, as always, I'm going to be covering all the issues with their variant covers. I usually don't go over the incentive variants because if you are interested in those issues, you probably already know that they're going to have an incentive variant. I will be telling you which ones I will be getting and which ones I'm most likely going to skip out on as well. So we're going to get started on Image first. First up, we have Ascender 13. It's a Jeff Lemire series. Haven't read it yet, but I've heard very good things. I've read a little bit of Descender. I like that, and this is just, the after series of that one. It only has one cover, so nothing too crazy. And it's not the end of an arc or a brand new arc, so it's just, I think it said it was part 2 or part 3 of the current arc. After that, we have Bomb Queen, Trump Card, number 2 of 4. It has an A cover and a B cover. I really like this series so far. I know I'm usually not too into the quick little series, like a 4 or 5 run issue series, but this one's pretty cool. I enjoyed the first issue. I'm most likely going to be going for probably cover B. But either way, it's a cool series. You should definitely check it out. After that, we have Chew, number 3. It only has an A cover. I read the first issue. I really wasn't a big fan of it, so I ended up taking it off my pull list. I'm going to skip out on that one. After that, this is going to be one of the biggest issues of the week, in my opinion. The Department of Truth, number 1. It has a cover A and a cover B. Personally, I really like both the covers. I'm not going to be picky on which one I get, but if you are interested in this series, there are a ton of other variant covers. Most of them are the retailer incentives. I think there's 10 to 12 different covers, and I'm sure some comic shops even have their own special incentive. There's a lot. Ask your LCS which ones they're going to be getting in, and you can go from there. So these are the 2 main covers. Take that for what it is. I think this series sounds really cool so far. It's imagine every single conspiracy you ever knew, but it turned out to be real, and that there's a government agency or some agency that's been covering it up for centuries. That's what this series is. I'm not sure if it's an ongoing. It doesn't say it's a 1 out of 5 or something, but I'm really looking forward to it. Moving on, we have an Ice Cream Man, number 20. It's a 3rd printing. I usually don't cover extra printings unless if it's a hot series. And this one was a hot seller in my opinion. They sell out a lot, and a lot of LCSs aren't really even getting these second prints because Ice Cream Man really isn't a big seller. It's a lower print run, and I love these Dr. Seuss covers. I think they're fantastic. So I'm going to see what I can do to get it. If not, I'm not going to be too upset. After that, we have Philadelphia, number 8. It's a cover A and a cover B. I stopped reading it. I have all the issues. I think I stopped at 4 or 5. This initially was only supposed to be, I think, a 5 or 6 issue run. And it's kind of cool that they're still going on with it. It is optioned, so take that for what it is as well. I've heard very good things about it so far. The reason I kind of stopped reading it is I really don't like the artwork. It's just not for me. After that, we have a Ludocrats. It is finishing up. It is a 5 of 5. It has a cover A and a cover B. I won't be picking that up this week because I haven't read any of the other ones. After that, we have Mercy, number 6 of 6, another series by Image that is finishing up. It has a cover A, B, and C. I read the first 2 issues, I think, but I didn't really like it too much, so I kind of skipped out on the rest of them. After that, we have Nailbiter Returns, number 5. I haven't started reading this series yet because Nailbiter has a first volume run, and that has a lot of issues. So haven't given that one a shot, but maybe Nailbiter Returns, I'll eventually read that. Sea of Stars number 7 also only has a cover A. If I didn't say it, Nailbiter Returns only has a cover A. Sea of Stars is by Jason Aaron. I really like a lot of work that he does. I think he's a great writer, and I've heard some pretty good things about Sea of Stars. I think I'm going to wait for the trade paperbacks for this one, though. After that, we have Spawn 310 coming out. It has 3 different covers. I like all the covers. I'm not a big Spawn guy. I think Spawn's cool, but I haven't read anything from Spawn. But I know it's very popular. After that, we have That Texas Blood number 4. It only has a cover A. This is on my pull list, but I don't think I'm going to be getting it. I read issues 1, but I liked issue 1. I do have issue 2, and I flipped through it, and then I read 3. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not really enjoying it as much as I would like. So with the week that we're having as well, I think I'm just going to put my money on a different book. That is it from Image this week. Moving on to Boom Studios. It's a smaller week for Boom, nothing too crazy. But if you are reading it, Alienated has a 6 of 6 coming out, so that one is finishing up. It only has a cover A. I think typically it usually has a cover A and a B, but I don't know. I read the first 2 issues. I actually really liked it, but I ended up missing out on 3, and then by the time I realized I missed out on 3, they were on 5. So it's one of those things. Totally forgot about it. After that, we have Firefly, Blue Sun Rising, number 0. It has a cover A and a cover B. I haven't been reading Firefly. I'm not interested in it, mainly because I don't know anyone reading it as well. I haven't really heard anything about this series. I know the main run. I think this is just supposed to be a tie-in to it, or just like a small, separate little run. I think they're on issue 20 of Firefly, I'm pretty sure. So if you are reading this series, let me know down below in the comment sections what you think of it so far. After that, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 54. It has a cover A and a cover B. But the cover B is just a foil variant, and I absolutely love these foil variants. So now, one thing with this Power Rangers 54 issue, I'm not sure if it is going to be a first appearance, but just a little bit from the description. It says, while the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers battle Lord Zedd's Dark Rangers, the Omega Rangers come face to face with an all-new enemy, one that threatens to destroy all life in the galaxy and already has a head start. So take that for what it is. It might be a first appearance. If you are reading this Power Rangers run, this might be a very important issue to your series, so do not miss out on it. Moving on, next up we have DC Comics. It's kind of a smaller week for DC in my opinion. I looked through a lot of these books, and last week, if you were keeping up, there was a lot of new arcs, and there was a lot of arcs ending. So it was a big week, couple first appearances. This one, not as much. First up on the list, we have Batman the Joker Warzone, number 1. It has a cover A and a cover B. I was kind of interested in this at first, but after I read a little bit more about it, it's mainly just going to be small stories that are tied in to the main Joker War run, but it's just different. It's either going to be just different characters telling the stories or just different perspectives of these stories. So for me, not actually reading the Joker War right now, it's not something I should probably pick up. After that, the other big one of the week is going to be Batman 3 Jokers, number 2 of 3. It has 2 different main covers, so an A and a B. However, it has a lot of other incentive variants. So, like last time, make sure you ask your LCS which covers they're going to have, and you can go from there. After that, we have Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, number 3 of 4. It has a cover A and a cover B. After that, we have a Legion of Superheroes, number 9. It has a cover A and a cover B. Now, if you are reading the Legion of Superheroes, it is a part 2 of like this little event that they're doing. And based on the description, it does say that there's going to be a big surprise in it. I'm not sure if that's going to be. It could be a new character, something like that. So if you're reading it, make sure you do not miss out. After that, we have Red Hood Outlaw number 49. It has a cover A and a cover B. And then there's a Wonder Woman 763, a cover A and a cover B as well. I'm not going to be picking up either of those issues. I'm not reading it, and as you can tell, they're pretty deep in there. Another new series coming out is Wonder Woman 1984. It's number 1. It has a cover A and a cover B. It's going to be based off the movie, it was saying, so not something for me. But that is going to be it for DC this week. Moving on, next we have Marvel Comics. Pretty big week for Marvel in my opinion. I'm probably not going to be getting actually a lot of these books because a lot of them are the current ongoings, but there are some awesome covers coming out. First up on the list, we have Avengers 36. It has the covers A, B, C, and D. That Alex Ross cover. I love these timeless variants. This one's Ghost Rider. Based on cover A, I'm not really sure why Ghost Rider is going to be... I'm not sure why they picked Ghost Rider, I guess. But this issue is going to deal with, it's Black Panther and Moon Knight. They're going to be fighting. I'm not really digging this FORTNITE variant. What does FORTNITE have to do with anything in comic books? I don't know if I missed something because there's a few other covers that have like a FORTNITE variant. I don't know. Either way, I won't be picking it up. If I do find this Ghost Rider variant, though, I might have to get that. After that, we have a Falcon and Winter Soldier number 3 of 5. So it's about at the halfway point. Series is coming to an end soon. After that, we have Fantastic Four number 24. This one has 6 different variants. However, 4 of them are the timeless variants. I love them all. If you are getting every single one of these covers, it is going to be a heavy week for you. There's a lot of timeless variants. It's got Human Torch, the Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, the Thing. Those are all gorgeous. And then it has a FORTNITE variant. Like I said before, I don't really know. It's got 2 of them, it looks like. Not going to be getting into that at all. After that, we're doing a giant size X-Men tribute. Pretty cool. It's got 2 other variant covers as well. I'm not going to grab that. I have the omnibus with all of that in it. However, after that, we do have Immortal Hulk Threshing Place number 1. It has a cover A and a cover B. I actually really like this cover A. I think it's really clean looking. It's got that nice art, and it's a story by Jeff Lemire. I'm not going to be skipping out on that one. After that, we have Marvel Zombies number 2 of 4. This has been a fun series so far. I don't really think it's going to mean anything to the main Marvel anything, but it's enjoyable. I like the first issue. I actually really like cover B. Cover C is not too bad either. I guess they're all pretty cool, but I like cover B the most. Moving on, we have a Marvel's X 5 of 6. This series is finally wrapping up. I did really enjoy it. The covers, obviously, they're beautiful, but the story's not bad either. It's just a prequel to the Earth X. After that, we have a Savage Avengers number 12. Has the covers A, B, and C. I'm not going to be picking this one up. I don't know anyone that's reading it. I heard it's not that good. And in another brand new series from Marvel this week, we have Shang-Chi. It's number 1 of 5. I'm not sure why they opted to do a small mini run of Shang-Chi. I think it would have been awesome for them to do some sort of ongoing. But it's Marvel, and they opted not to. However, they have 2, 4, 6, 7 different covers, and I'm sure they have even more than that for the incentive variants. I like the Jacinto variant. I think that's awesome. The rest of them are pretty cool too. But I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to pick it up. I think it's just going to be a waste of money. After that, if you are a Star Wars fan, we have Dr. Aphra number 4 coming out. It only is a cover A. And then here comes one of my big issues of the week. I really love Strange Academy, and this week they're releasing Strange Academy number 3. It has 3 different covers, and they have that Doctor Strange timeless variant. That is so clean. I'm going to do everything I can to pick that up. I'm a big fan of it. And if you are into the extra printings, this is one of the series that I like to tell people about because I'm a big fan of it. And I think for investment purposes, this might be one to look into. So Strange Academy 1 has a 4th printing. I like the cover. It looks very nice. So keep your eyes peeled for that. After that, final issue coming out for Marvel, X Factor number 4. Has also an Angel Timeless variant. That one's awesome too. And it has 2 other ones. I won't be picking up X Factor. I believe it said it was Chapter 2 of the Ten of Swords. Stay on the lookout for it. And that's it from Marvel this week. Moving on, though, we do have an issue coming out from Dynamite that I'd like to talk about. It's The Boys, Dear Becky, number 5. I haven't read this series yet, but I have started reading The Boys, and it's fantastic. If you're a fan of the show, I'm a fan of the show too, but after I started reading the comic series itself, I realized the comic is way better, despite the show being very good too. So check that out. You don't want to miss out. And now for the final 2 issues of this new comic book day that I'm going to be going over. It's 2 issues from AWA Studios. We have Resistance number 6 of 6. This series is coming to an end. A lot of people have been telling me to get this But now that it's finishing up, I'm probably going to get the trade paperback, assuming they release one. And then one issue I will be getting is Year Zero, number 5. This was supposed to be the last issue, but they extended it because it's awesome. Year Zero has been a fantastic zombie series so far, and I'm really looking forward to this issue. So now, the time you have been waiting for, my top choice of the week. I think it's kind of a tie between a few issues. I'm really looking forward to Department of Truth. I think that is going to be an awesome indie series by Image. The concept of it sounds fantastic. However, from Marvel, I'm a huge fan of Strange Academy, so I'm really looking forward to that series as well. But my big investment choice of the week is going to have to be Department of Truth. The concept alone of it just seems like something that screams TV or movie, even maybe a couple movies. It just seems something like that on that level, and I know this series has been hyped up for a while. It's been at the back and even in the middle of a lot of indie series right now, and I know that they want this to be a big hit. So I would definitely check that out if I was you. You never know where it could go. And now it's your turn. Which issues do you think is going to be just huge this week? Something I need to be investing in and definitely need to be reading. So let me know down low in the comments section what you guys think. Thank you for watching my video. If you did enjoy this content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. Again, my days are every Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. You do not want to miss out on that. And with that, have a good day.